So, you want to know how to get a woman, whether that may be to find a loyal one girl to stay with the rest of your life, or to find loads of women to mess around with, which I would not advise. I'll explain as to why I would not advise that later on. And to be honest, when I had a breakup season with my ex-girl, I did want to mess around with a lot of women. I thought that was for me, because at the moment I thought love isn't really for me. I'm gonna mess around, but I didn't know how to talk to women, how to walk up to women, or anything at all. So that was a struggle of mine until I learned on what to do. My perception of approaching women or talking to women or wanting loads of women changed. And to be honest, I lost myself between the relationship that I had with my ex-girl. So the main thing that I want to tell you to do is to find yourself, or try and become that person that you want to be. You need to work on yourself, and as you're working on yourself, people will start to come to you. Well, not deliberately come to you, but you'll start to find people that have the same interests, same passion, same goals as you. Then you can have a nice woman or nice women if you want it to be, which I still strongly do not advise. But you can still find those people and build a relationship with those people and live a happier life, because it's so much easier to find someone with the same passion, same goals when you work on yourself. So if I were to go to the gym, or if I were to try and get rich or anything, I'm going to be able to go into those type of communities and find people that are in the same community as a women going gym and women trying to be rich. And if you were to do this, and if you were to be hardworking and actually improving on yourself, going to the gym or whatever, routines, structure, not have a mess of a life and just try and party, drinking and mess around with women all day, if you actually focus on these things, people will start to notice. Not just women, but people will start to notice. And that's where people will take more interest into you. People will take more interest in you, mainly the women. And that's what they will like. If you have the same interests especially, they will have more interest in you, because you both like the same things, and they know you're hardworking in that thing, and you're actually a masculine man, or a feminine woman, or whatever it may be. This can be to anyone. To be who you want to be, and then you will eventually find that person. You need to not fixate on trying to get in relationships, or trying situationships, or messing around with other women, because that's not really should be the end goal, because then you won't be able to find yourself, you won't be able to find that woman, and it's just too many women, and it's going to be harder for your future self. So what's the point? Just a Jeep for a quick second, and then it's all done, and you're just going to keep doing it. It's just, why? It's just no point in it. It's just losing your self-respect and disrespecting them. It's foul, if I'm being honest. It's proper foul. And getting women is easy. Some people are probably easy to find women and cheat around all the time, but that's for easily accessible women. Why would you want that? When a woman goes around sleeping with man, or if a man goes around sleeping with bare gal, why would you want that? Bare people have already been there, so why would you want to be there as well? Don't you find that quite dirty? And this is why I strongly advise to self-improve in yourself, or just focus on what you want to be, whether that may be like a football career, or in psychology in university, be a teacher, or whatever that may be. Focus on what you want to be. Write down all the goals and the choices that you have, and try and figure out what you want to be, and then fixate on those goals and work your way up. And you eventually find a person that have the same interests and same path and goals as you, and then you can build a relationship around them, a happy relationship, strong bond. It's like a fresh new start. They don't know you, you don't know them. So therefore they're getting to know the person that's self-improving or hardworking or have the same interests as them. I know I keep saying this many times, but I'm really trying to get through to your head. But find the person that is like you in a way. And I know you may say that you are doing that, you're going to the gym, or you're doing your face care routine, do hard working on stuff or anything, and you still can't find women. Why are you thinking about that? You need to not think about that, because that's probably the problem why you're not finding anyone, because you're still looking out for someone. Even if it may be years and someone's still not come, still work on yourself, and that person will eventually come. You need to not fixate on it so much. You need to find the love and the passion for the work that you're doing. And then eventually, a woman will come that have the same love and the same passion in the work, both work fields that you're doing, or even different work fields, but like same path and goals, like having a family and be like upper class, like have good amount of income to be financially free, or have location freedom, or whatever that may be. I'm not trying to say to find that exact copy of you, like a female version of you. I'm trying to say like find a person that has like the same goals, same path as you, that wants to do the same stuff as you. It's not gonna be easy to find a woman that's likes to go hiking or anything, like travel, and you're like an inside type of person that watch the movies or something. It's a bit of a conflict there. Whereas for me, in my life story, when I broke up with my ex-girlfriend, I did self-improve. I wanted to find women, but eventually as I was self-improving, going to the gym, building my confidence, able to talk better and talk more to people, I eventually started to think, I don't want a woman. I want to keep self-improving myself until I'm at a stage that I want to be, which is to have a fit body, lean body, healthy and rich. But I did eventually find someone that I am in love with. But the reason why I went with this person, because she has the same path and the same goals as me, and she allows me the time to still work on myself, and we both share so much care and communication with each other, and it's just pure love. And whatever mistake I make or whatever mistake she makes, we talk about it. We don't argue, we don't shout at the person. We actually are a healthy people that like to talk to each other. So she's similar to me, have the same path and goals as me. She wants to travel like me. She wants to have a family like me. We want to marry, like obviously everyone wants to marry. But yeah, work on yourself and you'll eventually find that person. And maybe if you're confident enough and you actually see someone else that you probably have an interest in, maybe do go up to them. If you know about, like, if I were to be in the gym, I like the gym. If I were to be in a gym, for example, I know there's going to be women in the gym. So I'd go up to them because we both have like the same interests. Maybe then you can go up to them, get to know them, but don't get into a relationship with them until you find out like their goals and everything, and if you're on the same path or if it's the right person for you. Because that's some mistakes that people do. They find one person and they just get with them anyway straight away. But actually get to know the person and learn about them and then decide. I'm saying all this because you give off the aura and the confidence, and like I said, you show off the hard work that you're doing, and the women or men or whoever it may be may come to you. So do the work, self-improve, and focus on your goals in life, and they will come. People will feel that energy from you. They'll notice it. Because if they're passionate about it, they'll feel how passionate you are about it. Because you probably have like similar way of thinking of how you do things in those certain fields or whatever that may be. And then maybe you can help each other, maybe in the gym or psychology or whatever. And then bam, you found someone. If someone comes to you or you go to them, as you know, same interest or whatever, get to know them, like I said, and then you'll find that woman's, like, don't find loads of women, because you'll lose yourself in the process. You'll lose your self-respect, you'll lose your time, your money, just to cheat on women that you're not looking to be with. I know when you get in a relationship, it starts to die down, the honeymoon phase passes, but it's mandatory. You gotta go through that. It's not gonna be all sunshine and rainbows all the time. You gotta go through it. Love really isn't just a feeling. It's also a commitment to the person or to a subject or to whatever it is. Like, I could love this computer because it helps me to do my YouTube videos, and I'm committing to them YouTube videos because I love doing YouTube videos, and that's a commitment. I love my girlfriend and I'm committed to her, and I want to stay with her for the rest of my life. I want to marry her. Even when we have our hard fights or anything, and people think that they've lost love, but no, it's just, you're not lost love, you're just giving up. Whereas you just need to stay committed. So stay committed into yourself, and then you'll be able to learn how to stay committed to that person. Just like people say, you can't love someone else if you can't love yourself. So exchange the words, stay committed to yourself, then you'll be able to be committed to someone else. It's just simple as that. And if you don't want to self-improve or anything, why don't you just think about your future wife, your future family, or the family they have? Don't you want to make anyone proud? Or make yourself proud. Like, do something. Like, something actually important. Maybe your area of importance is different, but you'll eventually learn what is important and what is not important, such as drinking, partying and eating bare women, because it's wasting your life away, because you're going to end up getting bored of it, and then you're not going to be where you want to be, and you're going to think, oh, it's just a little moment, but all those little moments will accumulate to pass on by for so long, for years, and you just won't realise it, and you'll get a habit of it. So please, now, just self-improve, be committed to it, and then you will be able to be committed to someone else, and you'll find that someone else eventually. It just takes time. Everything takes time. And if you're struggling on what to do and what you should commit to, then please watch this video here on how to change your life in just 2 weeks. And don't forget to subscribe, keep learning, and strive for more. Peace.